Here we have a 2017 Ford Transit Custom, and what we're going to install in this van is a Kenwood DMX80AXS, which is basically a brand new stereo that's come out from Kenwood. It's a 9-inch stereo, and basically it comes with loads of fascia kits that basically make it look flush when it's actually installed in there. So I'm going to show you the actual stereo. So that's the stereo. That's a 9-inch screen there, but as you can see, it's not a typical double-din stereo because it does require its own particular fascia to actually fit in there. And they've got a wide variety of fascias for all different sort of vehicles. And as you see, it's a really short body. It's a nice quality unit. It has loads of pre-outs, so it has a front and rear and sub output. It has normal terrestrial radio. It has Bluetooth. It's obviously completely touchscreen. It also has wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless and auto, which is the most important part really, is what everyone wants these days. It doesn't have built-in DAB, so you'd have to use like a radio app on the Apple CarPlay and auto to give you digital radio if you want that. And obviously you would use your phone as the navigation, like Google Maps, Waze, anything like that would all work on there, and it'll be full screen as well. It has steering wheel controls, so if you've got factory steering wheel controls, that would actually work with it. It doesn't come with an external microphone for the Bluetooth, but it has got it internally, and it is actually really well received. It does pick up when you're talking, but it does make a really nice tidy install once it's installed into the vehicle, because you haven't got extra bits and pieces hanging around, and it's just purely the stereo. So if you just have a look, this is the current stereo at the moment. And you can see it's a pretty basic setup. So this is going to absolutely modernise the vehicle, so you should be able to use a phone in a productive way with this stereo. So the next bit will be with this installed in the vehicle, so you can see exactly how it looks and how it works. Right, so now that's all installed, so let's have a look. So as you can see visually, it replaces the original fascia. That switch goes back in there, so it fits in there quite nicely. You've got all the air vents and what have you, and that's the original air vents that clips back in. But it's not a bad fitment, to be honest with you, I've got to say. It's all nice and solid in there, and the stereo sits nice and flush, within this aperture. So it's not like a floating head unit where it sticks out a little bit. And it's quite vertical. So let's turn it on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pair my phone up to this just to show this. So steering wheel controls, that still works. So you don't lose any of that functionality. So you can still flick. As you can see, that all still works. So when I go into Bluetooth, we just want to add a device. I'm going to add my device. That's me. Just basically just allowing everything, so all the permissions. Go into CarPlay. To allow, there you have. There's your CarPlay. So standard CarPlay functionality, so all the apps that's compatible with Apple CarPlay will come up on it, and if you had Android Auto, it'd be the same thing, be completely wireless, and all the apps that's compatible with it will be the same thing, so it would all come up there. So at least it's modernised the vehicle. If you can use your maps, you have your maps there. If you turn your lights on, it dims it. So it's all automatic. Turn your lights back off, and then it goes back to that. Music. Like I said, whatever apps that is compatible that you have will work on it. And there's ways which everyone likes these days. It's very simple to use. And if you want to go back into the Kenwood menu, you just do Kenwood, it just brings you back to that, and then you go onto radio if you want to listen to your radio. Straight into Apple CarPlay by pressing that straight away. Yeah, so if you have a full transit custom van and you basically didn't want one of the floating head units, but you did want a nice 9-inch screen, then this is a really good option. So, you know, obviously give us a call. So there you have it. This is a 2017 full transit custom van, and we've fitted the Kenwood DMX80AXS.